Thank you, Ron. Good evening, everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful, special day, all of you. It is indeed a very special day for all of us because we have somebody is so dear to us who came a long way. He's very special to all of us. Brother Chris Johnson, we love you so much. And thank you for making it all the way to Florida. You have come a long way. I
You
uh,
made me spit out my coffee.
I indeed agree with you. Bonnie and I probably would have the same thing. We don't like to be as recognized, but hey, you have a big family, so gotta put up with it. So I do want to wish you a happy 94 or 46 or 64. Really cares, right? I think you have a very big family to count on, and one thing we wish you to be healthy and enjoy uh, your years to come, many years to come. So I hope we celebrate this year next time, and you are as healthy as you could be with your family, and you have achieved at least a good chunk of your dreams. And I hope that you will have a fantastic on-passive year filled with on-passiveness. And one more thing I want to talk about, Chris. I actually can't let that sit. But one last thing about Mr. DeGarmo. I looked at this day in history, like famous people, like who are they? Um, sometimes you look up a specific date, who was born on that date, like sometimes big names. I didn't find big shots there, like not really. So I think you would be the first to make it to that list, well recognized globally. One thing we can all agree on that you're the most universal and the friendliest founder member. We're delighted, we're fortunate, we're blessed, and I don't think it would be the same without you. You are a paint on the sky. I agree with Dr. Benny. You are an asset to all of us. Uh, we definitely appreciate everything you do for all of us. Moving to Chris Johnson, who is in Florida tomorrow, or he's in Florida, but he is gathering a bunch of family members tomorrow. I want to clear this up. To be honest, I don't know if you said this, Chris, but to be clear, I am not going to be present in that event. Uh, I happen to have a commitment first with my team at the same time and later in the day with my family. Though I was told, but after things were set up. So I was indeed invited. I appreciate that. Uh, but I was not, kept informed from the beginning. So it was not about me. Let's keep it all about Chris. Uh, I don't want to affect the uh, plan or any of that. We certainly would love to plan something else in the coming days. And I look forward to seeing all of you. But just out of transparency, just in case somebody's making the effort to attend, uh, in the hopes I will be there, I apologize if I disappoint you. I will not be there. I did try, but it was a little late. There was some confusion in the schedule. So it's all good. This is just one shot. Uh, Sometimes I can, sometimes I cannot. And but I will be with you in spirit, and I will definitely try to tune in virtual if I have a moment in between. The good news is I'll be doing more important stuff. I think you would want me to be doing. I want to make a couple of notes tonight. Number one, and this is set in stone as of Monday the 29th, this coming one Monday after the weekend, we are set to start making our bulk payout from the pending withdraw requests. We're going to make a gradual progression, a bulk test on a smaller batch. Things are well. We go to a larger number, multiply it, double it until everybody's clear, and then obviously you would have requested something new. That is the good news. Uh, some maybe exciting time and special time we have offered for, frankly, for a very long time, since last I would say April. Most of you had access to OConnect pretty much without much restriction or any limitation. uh, I don't think anybody got maxed out at any time. And this coming Wednesday, the 31st of January, at midnight Eastern time, will be the very last time we would accept payments on the current OConnect release. At the current price, we will literally pause accepting payments specifically and primarily by cards. Midnight Eastern time on Wednesday, the 31st of January, the last customer of the first release of O Connect. And in a couple of days later, the crypto also would follow that. That's been said, we will resume and we will reopen for renewals to OConnect and new registrations for new customers at the new rate with new processors and with the new release of OConnect. It's pretty much going to be labeled as the commercial launch, going really all the way in. Uh, it is expected to be at that time complete and to where we want it to be and more stabilized and scalable to take us to the next level. Immediately after that, we will announce the launching day of the following products. So we're talking about days to announce that, and we're talking about clearing the balance from what's been pending. We are hopeful of the imminent resolution with the funds we mentioned. We had a glitch on 360. I mentioned that. Just in case you missed that, we had two merchants who held our funds and in reserve for a few months already, uh, and we are winning the battle with them. Not only to get that, but also we should get a good compensation. But that might take a bit of time eventually because of the damage they caused and the delay. So it is a very important week for us because this will take us to the next phase. Now we're just about to start. So everybody will have another 10 days extension from Monday at the end of your term. Some of you would expire by the 29th, the 1st, the 5th. Everybody will get 10 days. And within those 10 days, a couple of days might be open or still before we shut down also the crypto for that special rate. We had the holiday rate, we had the executives rate, and now we've extended that for once. But as we said, this will be a one-time. But also, we want to stop accepting payments at this rate for this current release of OConnect. Pretty much, I just want to keep it on that because we will post in the back office more details and instructions moving forward. But obviously, you may do the math and connect everything we've said before. Now we are in a ready, set mode, just about to go. And Marty DeGarmo, as usual, broke so many hearts, as he always does. I would assume 50% of Onpassive, maybe spouses, women or men, when they say we're going to celebrate DeGarmo's birthday, they say, how come you don't remember my birthday? I guarantee that was a conversation between 50% of the spouses in Onpassive. So that's how special he is. Thank you, Ron, for doing this. I see that you're fired up more and more. I wanted to do something special. I wanted to make some changes and make a surprise for tomorrow's event, but it was a bit tight because of when I was informed, technically 2 days ago, I guess. And I think we will make it up next time. You better tell me earlier before next time, not when you do it and say, here we are, you can come or not. That's kind of a shady invitation. You tell me from the beginning, you say, when is it good for you? What day? What place? Who do you like to invite? And see how that goes.
Okay, wait a minute here,
I
boss.
just want to
Wait a
be clear.
minute.
Ron.
It was Chris Johnson, not Ron Halbert. It was
Okay.
Chris Johnson.
I told you.
Your name on the restaurant. When you call the restaurant, they don't know Chris Johnson. They know Ron Halbert. They have your phone number. They don't have it. They don't even have Onpassive. I said, oh, thank God. Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna get you, Johnson.
I want to be clear. Onpassive, and I mean it. The company does not have any responsibility nor liability on any potential results tomorrow. We don't know how it goes. The bar is so high. People were so happy in Atlanta, Georgia. Thank you, Dr. Bill Williams. Graciously. The bar is so high. Don't expect you're going to exceed that. So let's be clear. This is a casual, spontaneous, just Chris Johnson is loved, as we know. And people want to see him. It's not the place. It's not the time. It just happened that is probably more convenient. I'm just curious why not that many people would show up to Michigan if you would say, I'm available. You lived there for your entire life. But when you say, I'm in Orlando, like you can't even keep people away from the door. So makes you think. So maybe you should consider.
Wait a minute. I tried to let you know, but you have me blocked. Okay.
Okay. I just succeeded to exit away from the business part. I think we're done with business. Now we can move on. If you want to play, I'm happy to play and sing. Dr. Benny, your voice is incredible, really. Of course, Gene. Yeah. Amazing.
I think you killed it, Ash. You just killed it.
What did I do?
Everybody's afraid now.
Okay. No, I like to be transparent. I don't want somebody to go there. Yeah, you told us Ash might come. No, I'm
never. We never said that.
No. I just want to be clear. Yeah, because some people might have to cancel something, or
I didn't even invite Ash, to be honest.
That is so true. I mean, he told me, wait there, if you like to come, or maybe, yeah, he's going to find out later.
I know. Well, I know how busy he is, to be honest with you. I did say that I always, invite the guy for everything I do, but technically, I never even sent him an invitation. I just assumed that he loved me that much. He watches everything I say.
True.
But
that is so true.
It's okay. Right. We are going to party like rock stars in a very healthy way tomorrow. Well, not healthy, but we're going to have fun. I'm going to make it fun. You're going to not even think about Ash Mufareh tomorrow. So y'all better show up.
I love that.
Big smile on the face.
And that's what you should do.
That's right. We're going to be going on YouTube, getting some YouTubes going. Craziness. Everyone's going to get their say tomorrow. I don't care who you are. People are bringing their family members. I want to see grandkids, kids. I want to show the world on YouTube.
That's definitely a good place. Yes.
Hey, while everybody's while everybody's here tomorrow, our live that we normally do, we're going to do Chris's adventure instead. Okay, so it'll be at 12:30 instead of 10.
Yeah.
And then that way everybody can watch this craziness live. So
all three people now that are going to show up.
Okay.
And just health advisory, everyone.
Here we go.
Just in case.
Easy.
Bring your food with you, just as a backup.
Pack a lunch.
Ash, I heard you say that you were here to sing. Did anybody else hear him say that?
Yes, I did.
I did.
I heard it.
Yeah.
And it came out of your mouth. It's a done deal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. To win it.
Gene, do you have an extra bullet?
He can't sing, Gene.
No.
Hey.
Please, Ash, we would like you to sing.
Shoot me.
I got you.
Never.
Ash.
Never.
Here's a bullet.
Ash,
yes.
I got you covered, buddy.
Okay.
No. I do have a silver bullet. It's a collectible, but I do have a silver bullet. Pure silver.
I'm going to be the first to say that was some very exciting stuff, Ash Mufareh, that you just told us, not to knock anything off.
Absolutely.
That's an excellent birthday present for Marty DeGarmo.
And that's what I meant to do. Exactly.
He's the most patient guy in the world. I will say this. Marty DeGarmo is the most patient guy in the world. And that's the truth. And we can all learn from his patience, believe it or not. He's kept this entire family calm. He's been stern when he had to be stern. He's been caring. He's just a good guy, man, all around. If I was a woman, I would love the guy, but I'm a guy. I love him a little bit less, but he's just a good guy.
Thank you very much.
He puts up with you all day, every day. So
I travel with him virtually across the United States. And if you can do that, you can do anything. Yeah.
When you said, I'm skeptical. When you said to Casey, I was the first to discover you are a man.
Yeah.
No. Here's the reason. I don't mean he didn't do a strip tease for me. Okay, no. He had that name, and Chris kept saying, "Marty, who is that lady?" I said, "What lady?" Casey. I go, "That's not a lady." Yeah, I think it is. So finally, Casey came on with that voice. He goes, "Oh my God, you're not a lady." I said, "I told you he wasn't a lady." That's what really happened.
Did he ask him if he was married?
We believe you.
Yeah, it was nothing more than that.
There was a couple. Kim Mills, I thought was a woman. That was a guy. Bob Takusi, took him 3 years to say focus properly. He said it perfectly. I mean, my goodness. Unbelievable. The first time Bob Takusi said that beautiful word focus, I completely fell off my chair. Marty called Marty immediately and said, Marty, did you hear what he just said? I think we got to cut that out. What did he say? And I recorded it. And we all listened. Myself, Robin, and Julie and Marty listened to Bob Takusi say focus over 326 times in about a 2 hour period. And it kept getting funnier and more funny.
And then I tried to imitate him, and I didn't say focus, if you know what I mean. So
All I was trying to do was say Ash is focused.
Yeah, there you go, Ash. And of course, Nasty Ronald picked it up. You know, he said it, and Chris doesn't hear anything else. He calls me and goes, "Hey, Marty, listen to this part." I go, "I heard it already." He goes, "Man, it sure sounds like he said." No, he didn't. He said focused. So.
Chris is a little demented. We found that out, you know.
Oh, Marty. Marty, you said a lot of things here, you know, and the wind have just blown. Now we know you.
Oh, yeah, that's another one.
The chicken and the wind.
You're chicken in the wind. This is Comfort. Is she here? Oh, I wish she was here. She would pass out right now. She was very serious one day. She goes, "You know, if the wind blows right, you can see the chicken's ass." And I went, "What?" So every time I see her now, I say something about the wind and feathers in the chicken. I don't have to say it in certain order. She gets it, man. She gets embarrassed. So.
Oh, you know, it's been a fun few years, hasn't it?
Yeah.
We've been through a lot. We've met a lot of people. Who else would have the ability and the honor to meet people all over the world and become friends without Onpassive?
Yeah, some have come and gone, but the core stayed, and the core got bigger.
Yeah.
I mean, more and more people. It's beautiful.
Hey, we've already talked about the core today, Marty. We're not going to talk about that right now.
No, I know.
Okay. So Chris got me in trouble. I'll never be part of the core. Anyways, but anyways,
you're part of my core.
Continue. Yeah, I hear you.
So, Chris, we chose to come and say this great new progress here, though we will be announcing that through the back office. But I thought we want to make sure we make this session very special. Good to see Mike Ellis, by the way, here. Dr. Bill, Gina Leva, of course, anybody spoke and left. Ivy, all the intelligent guys. And they know who they are. Okay, Colin, you know, Bob and Oliver. Trevor, you really were in space. Wow. I thought you were going to call. But it was
they're launching a rocket to come get me on Monday.
Beautiful. Raphael, I thought you were coming to Florida, Orlando.
He's in Orlando.
He's here.
They were with him today.
Yeah, I was with Chris.
Yeah, he was with us today.
Trevor and Mino today.
You weren't invited today, Ash?
Yeah. Raphael drove me all over the city of Florida today, literally.
Florida is a state, Chris. Okay, it's not like Michigan.
You know what? Your roads are just horrendous. People everywhere. Too many people here.
Oh, you're on the light side. Yeah, get a little south.
Hey, I just spent 2 hours. I got one of those, what do you call a sun pass?
Yeah.
And it because their internet website was not working, it took 2 hours. When you called me, that's what I was trying to get. So where is it? I got to stick it on my windshield. I got it all done. This one goes to like 8 or 9 states. Yeah. So I got the Pro. So I just got to figure out where to stick it on my windshield. I'm asking Raphael. Raphael drove an hour on his way, came and picked me up today. Then we went and picked up Manu. And we went and met Ron, Trevor's son, at Pandora's restaurant today. We had a really good time.
Panera.
Yeah, Panera. Minnow actually bought us all lunch. She bought me 5 lunches, which was really cool. I got to sit in the car with Ralph for a long time. And I've talked to Ralph computer to computer. And what I did is I start calling people. I called Bill Must so they can hear that he is not me and he's a real guy. I called Marty when Ralph was there. Now listen, you got to understand, we got a different relationship when we're not on the computer. And Ralph found that out real fast. It was very funny. We called Daryl Cook, Janet Butler. We were making all kind of fun calls, and it was a lot of fun. But I got to know Ralph very well today. Class act. Very proud to know how dedicated he is to this company. And he not only just always proved it to me, but today the conversation we had, he went against a lot of people that just didn't believe in it. He never gave up on it, and I appreciate him for that. What a great guy. Same with new Ron. Trevor out of nowhere, he brought his son, handsome little boy, and Minnow treated that little boy like it was her own son. And me and Trevor were just talking away because I haven't really ever met him, but it was a lot of fun. Listen, I was excited meeting a few of you. Dr. Lisa flew in late. She's here now. I know that.
So Dr. Lisa.
Oh no, she drove in.
No, not yet. Tomorrow morning.
Oh,
I'm tomorrow morning. Because by the time I got there, I would have missed most of the meeting if I got stuck in traffic. So.
Yeah, this traffic's here. We got to fix that, Ash. I'm sorry.
From Jacksonville, right?
From Jacksonville, yeah. So I'll get on the road about 6:37, between 6:30 and 7:30. I'll say that. It should put me about 10:30.
I'm not going, Dr. Lisa. So, do you wanna think again?
You still want to come?
Are you sure you want to go? All right. Who else is going tomorrow?
A lot of people.
Hey, Ash, let me tell you something.
Myra is in Florida, no?
No, she's in New York.
She's in New York.
Ash, let me tell you something that happened today. Remember when we were in Boston? When we were in Boston and we were teasing Lynn Nakamoto for being so short. Well, Minnow is shorter than Lynn.
So here's the thing. I think security advice for you: stay away from Chris. He's going to teach you how to body shame people and bully them physically. Yeah. Get away from that.
Wait a minute.
100%.
Raphael, tell him that counter. Tell him
everybody is handsome and Onpassive. Every man and everyone is beautiful. So
you asked Raphael what Minnow did when she come running out of that hotel so fast. First of all, she is very short. She's a beautiful woman. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
she's very short.
Them.
No, we thought it was a little girl. I said, "Oh my God!" I bet you the mom's looking. And Rob said, "That's Minnow." I go, "Oh my God, that's Minnow." Well, she about killed me. He's still driving the car. She's grabbing onto the door handle, catching it, open it up. She got the seatbelt wrapped around my throat. I'm trying to get out of the car. Raphael, I said, "Stop the car. It's okay." It's okay. And she had so much excitement, and that's what it's all about. The excitement she showed today is what everyone should feel every day. And it wasn't just about me. Of course, she was excited to see us both, but it was just nice. It's a nice feeling to know that people love you and care for you like that. And that's really what we should be passing. Listen, Ash Mufareh can't come because he's doing something very important for us tomorrow. That's the truth. Plus, he's got some family things that he's got to take care of. I got nothing but respect for that. That's okay. Because we're going to make fun. We're going to have fun. We're going to make some fun of him anyway, but we're going to have fun no matter what. We are going to have a blast. Listen, I'm bringing a special thing. If anyone's choking on the food, I can suck it out of you real quick, but it's going to be a blast. And I'm here I'm in Florida for a while.
What'd you just say?
I got one of those things in case someone's choking that sucks it out of them. I got it in my camper.
Hey, you know what you should do since you're going there? You should buy stuff at the other end called Pepto-Bismol. Just grab a couple of bottles.
Well, listen, I had a lot of people that really love that restaurant. I'm easy, man. So
no, the main thing's getting together. It's not bad.
we're gonna make a home out of this restaurant. It's like I said, it's not about the furniture, the food. It's about
an interesting fact. Ava, the general manager of that restaurant, is named Ash. And why I called you out, because he's from Bangladesh.
Wow.
Okay.
And think about how that many people go into the restaurant.
Look for Mir, okay? Tomorrow he'll take good care of you. Look for Mir, okay?
Mir.
M-I-R.
Mo is going to be the manager tomorrow.
That's a Bangladeshi name.
But in the afternoon, I think at 2 they change shift. Yeah.
Oh, do they? Yeah. Right.
Yeah, he's from Iran. He's Farsi.
Okay.
Oh, he
Wow,
can
Mina,
speak to
that's so
Manu.
cool.
It keeps getting better.
Oh,
Yeah,
everything
I'm telling you.
happens for a reason.
I asked him to bring some kubide, but he said no. That has to be a different place.
Thank you.
Ash was definitely mingling today. I guarantee you that. He was mingling. He was asking me questions that I didn't know how to answer. And he said, Chris, I said exactly. I go, I don't know. I wasn't selling tickets, so it's whoever comes. It was fun. I called Ron. I said, if Ash texts you, just tell him don't worry about it. We got this, because if he changes this restaurant again, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So
I can tell you what I was going to do. I had my gun with me.
It'll be fun though, guys. Listen, it's and Ash is correct. I'm not planning anything in any state. It's when I show up, what happens. I'll be telling people I'm coming this way. Get together. Dr. Bill saved my butt in Georgia, which I'm going to be thankful for the rest of my life, because he showed us a really good time. This Ron jumped ahead on the game and got us a restaurant. Believe it or not, we came back to it. We thought about it. We tried different things.
Oh, they call it a restaurant?
Hey, I'm going to have to make another statement here. You keep saying that, Ash.
I say topic change.
If they have gumbo, they can be okay.
We're going to make that the greatest restaurant in the world.
They will make it the best day ever for you. They know how special you are, and I mean it. Yeah.
I knew you were mingling.
It'll be like a Black Friday for them. It'll really, you know what I mean? Like, restaurants have struggled. So just imagine the boon that they'll get from having that many people come through. I think about that kind of thing. So it's even though it may not be the, you know, creme de la creme, it's going to help a lot of people just because you're patronizing them, you know?
Yeah.
Chris, I told
Did
you
I
it was
get
up
you
to something.
serious?
Trying to make the best out of it. Yeah, I know.
Ash, you're not helping, dude. You're not helping.
Hey, I'll tell you what, Ash.
Set high expectations. and somebody, let's say hypothetically, somebody was in Georgia, and they come here.
I had two people that are from Georgia, but they're not going. They went to Fort Lauderdale. That was the Pastor Tony and Pastor Ron, I think his name was, and they couldn't make it here. But I don't know if the lady's still flying in from Germany. I know Minnow flew in. Dr. Lisa, listen, I don't know, but there's a lot of people coming from everywhere, and we are going to make the best of it. That's.
But make sure they understand this is not the best in America. Okay, this is like we have other options. They don't take that impression about the country.
If the press is there, we are holding an Amway rally. Remember that.
To me, may I say something?
I still probably got a whiteboard in the closet. Anybody got any markers?
You can still draw three circles, right?
Okay. All joking aside. All right, you're 64. Did you maybe a couple of years ago, or maybe a little bit more, I don't know, when was it the lowest moment health-wise? And I'm talking serious now. Health-wise, when you think that is the bottom, that is rock bottom. More than 5 years ago?
Five years ago, yeah.
Just
right before I came in here.
2018, 2019 maybe?
Yeah.
And you're progressing, obviously. We all see that, right? At that time, and I'm not trying to be dramatic, but did you think you'll make it to 64?
No.
Did you have any fear?
Yeah. I put everything in Dawn's name because I didn't think I'd be here.
Wow. And now you think like you're just warming up.
I'm going to kick life's ass.
You're just climbing
Burj Khalifa.
Exactly. Exactly. No, I'm
no. When I got COVID, that was a death thing for me, because everything that was worst person that could have it was me. COPD, overweight. I mean, it was bad, and I got pretty sick, but never got to. And I believed I'd be okay too.
2 weeks earlier, you just got the vaccine.
Oh, I know. I couldn't believe it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Marty, just one thing. You need to lay off the Chinese food.
Yeah. You know, I did that. I haven't.
You know what
I
the main
haven't.
ingredient?
I haven't eaten
MSG.
I haven't eaten any carbs
MSG, you're right.
in 5 months.
MSG,
Okay,
and that's short for poison.
Yeah, I lost 100 pounds. I don't need an inhaler. I sleep all night, no problem. So
yeah,
in another few months, I'm going to get to whatever my weight should be. Actually,
I was just kidding, Marty. You need to splurge every now and then, and your birthday is a good time to do that.
Yeah, it wasn't worth it though. So
no, I know it.
Yeah, it wasn't worth it. So.
Yeah, I would be careful with MSG. No joke. Any chips or any packages. I
Yeah,
mean, processed food in general. Yeah, just.
I don't do any of that ever.
Yeah.
I don't drink soda. I don't none of that. I drink water.
Marty, when I took that nutrition thing last year, the guy who taught it, he said that, like, you know, when people like Mike was, you know, kind of tempting you with Chinese food, or people might, you go to a birthday party and people say, you have to have cake, it's a party or whatever. And you said it wasn't worth it. And what this man had said is, when people say, treat yourself, and he said, I'm treating myself well. And I thought that was so profound. You know what I mean? You can treat yourself, but treat yourself well and make those healthy food choices. So good for you.
Do you like banana? Banana?
No.
I mean, I haven't met one person doesn't like banana.
Oh no! It's not that I don't like it. I don't eat. I don't eat any carbs at all. Zero.
Well, banana is like a delicious cake. It's an energy bar. Yeah.
I can't.
You can never go wrong with it, and no harm. You can eat. Yeah. Dates, like, you know, there's.
If I ate anything like that, it'd be a date.
You're doing good, and I believe for a good cause, because of the grandkids. Your wife, I'm sure she wants you to be around, and we want you to be around.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah. So no pain, no gain. Yeah, you got to push it a little bit. Yeah.
Minnow wanted to say something, I believe. Minnow, go ahead.
I wanted to say, food and restaurant, all of that aside, that is not the point. I am grateful to have met Chris, and also Ron and Raphael and Trevor.
You look pale.
It was just a big achievement. Big achievement.
Yes. He's a star.
He is the heart of Onpassive, as you said, and that goes on. That's true.
Thank you, Minnow. I appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I got a list too if you want it, but we'll have to wait till after hours. Yeah.
She flew 10 hours to get here. She couldn't get into her hotel. What did she do? She goes in the changing room, gets her bathing suit on, and she goes swimming. You know, 80 degrees here. And I go, what are you doing? Because I'm going swimming. I've got to wait anyway. So,
and no matter how lengthy of a trip it was, Ash, this energy, you don't even notice how tired you are. You probably know that because you're an ongoing energizer person yourself. But this energy around us, around super leaders, it's so catchy. It just keeps you going. Yeah.
She's very excited. I'd never seen someone. She was like a kid on Christmas today when we met her.
Yeah.
She was jumping around. Great. She was jumping around like you were in Boston, Ash. Honest to God.
Yeah.
When you were jumping all over the place, that's what she was doing.
You know what was so funny is that she sent me a message that I think the flight took 10 hours or 12 hours or something like that. And she was going to the hotel. I'm like, okay. And then she calls me live and she's in the pool. I'm like, wait a minute. I thought you were going to get rest.
So from Portland to Orlando?
The flight total with layover from door to door, 11 and a half hours. Because you got to be at the airport 2 hours earlier. And then it's the layover and the flight.
Where did you go? To Lebanon or Jamaica? Like, come on, how did you?
So we went to LA, and from LA, it was a layover, and then to here, Orlando. So, yeah, about almost 9 hours of flight here. Yeah.
Wow.
That's like a 5-hour flight from LAX to Orlando.
And I will have to go back on Sunday morning at 6 o'clock is my flight. So that means I have to get up at 3 o'clock. It's worth it.
Same way back to LA?
No, it goes this time to Minneapolis, Minnesota. And from there, it goes to, so it's a little farther.
Oh my God. So the whole day is flying on Saturday.
It was it. It was an achievement. It was it.
Have you ever seen a kid on Christmas morning who got that gift that they really, really, really wanted? And when they opened that gift up and they saw it, that was Minnow today when she saw Chris. Minnow forgot I was there altogether. And she just ran and snatched that car door trying to get in before the car stopped. Oh man, it was awesome today.
And I can't wait for tomorrow to see how high of energy that would be.
And Christy said she was so short she came up and hugged your knee, huh?
Yeah, she goes, I gotta give you a big hug, and she hugged my calf and she kissed the front of my thigh. It was that short. We just thought she was a kid that got away from her mom. That's all. Raphael goes, I think that's Minnow. I go, that's not, oh my God, that's Minnow. And I had to I was in my car like this. I had to look down the window. Do you want to get in or what? But she's a very, very beautiful woman. Like I said, the camera I think hides a lot of things, but she's a beautiful lady. Her heart and her personality match her looks, which is absolutely perfect for me.
So now back to Marty, back to our birthday boy.
I'm good.
Hey, Marty, do you notice how she can't take it when it's on her?
Oh my God, yeah, I'm good.
This is the second time I've done something, and Marty DeGarmo is not by my side. And that's hard for me because I have a lot of fun with Marty. And I think the biggest turnout, no matter what state we show up in, and we will be doing some traveling in a couple months, it will be the biggest when I have him. Like I said, Ash Mufareh, we know we can bring people with Ash Mufareh, but when Marty DeGarmo's coming, look out, man. They're going to have to get a stadium open just to see him.
Chris is 3 and my 10. We're going to kick it.
Good night, Bill Must. I see your message. Good night.
Oh, good night, Bill.
Night, Billy.
You want to say anything, Bill? Bill, anything? Now those people now know that I am not Bill Musk, so I let him talk.
Hey, Bill, it was a pleasure meeting you today, brother. Keep up the good work. Now we know it's not Chris anymore.
People really thought that. Cynthia Brown thought Bill Musk was Ash Mufareh for a year. I kept saying,
I can't wait to see him skiing behind your boat.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so DeGarmo, what do you wish to happen till this day, January, next year?
I want to hear the testimonials of people that have been in Onpassive the whole time, and I think everything will start. It'll be powerful, I think.
I know it's going to be a little tight, but outside Onpassive.
Mainly for the family. I want to try to lighten the load for Dawn somehow. But I'm pretty happy actually. Like getting all this for. Yeah, I think I'll keep them only because they'll accept me. You know. Yeah. No, I like giving all this about happy birthday to everybody. I'm doing what I love. This is not.
Beautiful.
That's why it's so creepy to me that. Oh, Marty, thank you. Thank you. I've been looking for this all my life. So I love doing it.
Anyone can envision him doing something else?
No. No way.
No. Onpassive is Marty's passion.
Marty bleeds on passive.
Yeah. No, but I mean, when I teamed up with Mike and Dan, we were looking for Onpassive 15, 12 years ago. The things we talked about and what we would do if we could and what we're looking for. And right before we found Onpassive through Peter, by the way. The reason I picked Peter had nothing to do with his ability as a marketer. It was because I trusted him. Because I know how people are online. But then, but yeah, we were looking for Onpassive. I didn't know that's what it was. But surely towards the end, I was going to stop working online completely.
Yeah.
Because it just
meant
is,
to be.
Yeah,
Many
it
of
was.
us, I don't see them outside this. Like they wouldn't be the same outside here. It's like fish in the water, okay? Or did you realize Robin Noble sounded much better today than 2 days ago?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
She's going to be okay.
No, when we found this is the only business that got better every day. Everything else I was in, I would hope for the best, but every second that went by, it got worse and worse. And then finally, reality is this is the same as the very last one I was in. So when we got here, we had high hopes. And in fact, believe it or not, if you look back, the videos Mike was doing, he talked more about the future of Onpassive than it really was at some points. We actually scrapped some of the videos because we felt, well, I felt it was probably too strong. But if you brought that video up today, it would be perfect. So funny. Everything turned out exactly. That's why I believe there's a lot of people who have great eyesight, but they have no vision. Onpassive, you got to see it within your heart. If you could do that, sky's the limit. And that's what happened to all three of us. Once we knew, we knew. And then I said, this is a gold mine. There's no doubt in my mind I could bring as many people as I want into Onpassive. I'm not joking. Because if you feel good about it, people will follow you. They're going to follow your passion more than they'll follow your knowledge. Knowledge is always good, but they'll follow. If they think somebody believes in something, they'll follow it. When we first got them, we formed Onpassive Nation, put a little bubble around us. We said, we're going to build relationships and build it in this company. Because if you have the relationships, I'd rather have 100 good-hearted, Onpassive people than 1,000 anybody's. Because then you got to work with them every day. And that's exactly what we did.
If it's not from the heart, you're not going to be able to sustain this longer, daily. Who does this? Unless it's in your blood.
Yeah, I don't. We go on a live every day. Chris goes, "What are we going to say?" Red, I don't know. I go first. I promise you, I don't really know. A lot of people talk to me in the last 24 hours. I'm thinking about that, and I all of a sudden, boom, it comes on. And I ramble away. And so in Onpassive, for me, this is easy. I never have a bad day. And then what does that do? That sparks Chris, who says, every day I have nothing. And he became one of the best speakers in Onpassive. So it works because he also speaks from the heart. It's obviously not from that thing on his shoulders, you know what I mean? I'm just kidding, Chris. Yeah. But no, I mean, that's just the way it is.
Okay.
It's easy.
I'm going to ask anyone else who's able to speak, what do you want for Marty DeCarmo over the next year or years? From the heart. Rob Gorman, go ahead.
All right, thanks, Ash.
What not to be or to have, and what to have or be?
Well, I want Marty to have something that maybe he doesn't get every day. He gets happiness from his family, but maybe he gets out and about and sees a lot more of the world and not just the living room for now. And I think there's a lot out there for Marty to do and see and accomplish. And his meeting up with founders like Chris is doing, I envision the two of them getting on that bus and going. I see that coming. Now, they've joked about it, but I'm not joking. I think that Marty will get out and about. He's already lost 100 pounds or something like that. He looks great. He feels great. There's no reason for him not to get out there and do some living. And that's what I envision him doing. I hope he does do that. If not tomorrow, maybe in a couple of weeks or a month or 6 months. I do want to say happy birthday, Marty. And I want to say thank you to you, because if it wasn't for you, I would have gotten a little more sleep over the last 4 years. But between you and Lynn being up at 3 o'clock in the morning, brainstorming what's going to happen with Papua New Guinea Saturday and so forth. But I was glad to be there. I was glad to listen in. Certainly glad and blessed to be a part of what's going on now. Ash, we will be in Orlando tomorrow. We are leaving early because Saturday Disney traffic starts at about 8 a.m. So we're going to leave at 7. And worst case scenario, we'll go to the outlet mall over there by Vineland for something to do. But
today's news today.
Pardon me?
Today's news today.
Today's news today. I appreciated you saying that the other night. And that's my moniker, today's news today. And tomorrow we will be broadcasting the Straight Talk, just so everybody knows, right from Uncle Chris's favorite restaurant. We'll either be in the parking lot, we'll be in the bathroom, or we'll be at a table. We're not sure yet. But either way, it's going to be fun.
You bringing Ollie with you?
We were going to bring Ollie, but he's just getting over some itchiness, so we're not going to bring him tomorrow. That was my suggestion, but we want to give him a little more rest at age 16. Also, I have the name tags that nobody thought of, because let's say I walk up to, or Joe Blow walks up to me and says, I know you, but I don't know your name.
Thank you, Ben.
And I think that may happen a little bit tomorrow. It's being good fun. I mean, but I thought maybe we should have name tags, and I'll take them back if I have to. But I got 120. I bought the darn store out. They had no more. The lady says, "Why are you buying so many name tags?" And I said, "Well, we're expecting a good crowd."
Wow.
And if
so
nothing
I am
else,
Rob or just Rob?
I'm going to be
my
the
name
Mad
is Rob.
Hatter. Nope. Hi, my name is the Mad Hatter, and I'm your friend.
That's a bit long, right?
Well, I write small. You can't
Can I-
read it, but I write small.
Hey, Rob, can I give you a suggestion for Chris's? I'll talk to you after the show.
Yeah, I had some ideas on it too, but I'd rather hear from you on that, because you know him a little better than me.
Minu, what do you want for Mr. DeGarmo over the next year or years? What do you wish for him?
What Rob Gorman
And
said
expect from
sounded
him.
great.
And in a way, hey, we're family, so you're somewhat obligated to listen to us.
I want him to be physically able to participate in visits and travels and gatherings. I want to see always the joy in his face and the happiness. And he's so gracious that nothing's going to change him. He's so forgiving, so loving. So that part's not going to ever change. I want him to have ease of mind about his family that he's loving and caring so much for. I want that peace of mind for him. All things considered. Financially and mentally.
You guys are better at this than me. I'm just
Ron,
not. Yeah.
What I want from Marty DeGarmo is I want him to have the success that he's always wanted to have. I want him to have good health.
Sorry.
I want him to be able to like he talks about he doesn't care about money, but I know from a fact, because he's doing the same thing that I did with relatives raising his grandkids. Okay, to me, a person like that is a saint to take on that kind of responsibility at his age, like me, 68. When we adopted our two youngest daughters. It takes a special person to be like Marty DeGarmo. So I just wish him all around abundance of happiness, being able to do what he wants to do, go where he wants to go, load up his family, his grandkids, bring them to Disney World, okay, or somewhere, and just enjoy life, and not have to bust his butt 22 hours a day like he's doing now, helping other people. That's his passion. Marty has the passion to help you instead of him. And I want that to turn around for him. Not all the way, because we love it, but I want it to turn around where people are taking care of Marty DeGarmo now. When Marty walks in, they go, "Hey, there's Marty. Let's do this, or let's go here, let's do this." And he's able to do so. And
but be honest, there's some selfishness in us. Like, let's say he's not going to show up 22 hours a day, and let's say he's gone for a week or two. It's not the same.
It's not. It really isn't. And Marty DeGarmo is a household name with anybody in Onpassive, whether they've met him, whether they've talked to him. But you can tell any founder that I've ever spoke with, well, have you ever seen Marty's live? Oh, that Marty DeGarmo guy, he is awesome. I love that guy. I have never heard anybody, and I've talked to hundreds of people, talk anything bad, negative about Marty DeGarmo. And that takes a lot, because we all have to make somebody mad sometime. But you never hear anything against Marty DeGarmo. All you hear is, "Oh, the guy's great. I love him. Can't wait to meet him." And he's a special person, and he holds a special place in my heart, because I just commend him on everything he does, and he's so family oriented. That's what I love. Family first. He might not look like he does family first, because he's always on a video, he's always on a live, he's always talking to somebody. But I can tell
He
you,
just uses them
he'd drop this in a heartbeat if something happened to a family member. He'd stop in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
And he's just an admirable person. I can't say enough about him.
This is not
Ron Halbert, do you think 2 years ago you feel healthier today?
I didn't think I would see Christmas. To be very honest.
I knew Ron years ago, but I never really met Ron until the last year. Do
you feel him today maybe somewhat healthier and stronger than 2 years ago?
Night and day. Night and day.
Chris and I were talking about that today. I still have some issues. Okay, I'm not going to lie, but not like I had. There are some days.
No way you're the same.
There's some days I couldn't get out of bed, Ash. My family would be here visiting and I'd be in bed because I was just moaning and groaning.
Mindset.
Yes.
I want her to hear that.
Yes. And I'm very honest with you, and if people can believe this or not, the only thing that's kept me going is Onpassive and the Onpassive family, and my family, of course. But if I didn't, when I got sick, everything was taken away from me. I couldn't be a cop anymore. That was my life, And when Onpassive come along, and I listened to you, I listened to Marty and Chris and Lynn Nakamoto's here. We
Why?
got
Do you
together
think it
and
gives you a sense like you've got to fight for a good cause? You need to be here. That's
that's
so it
right.
gives you
I
the
wanted
motive, the drive.
I wanted to be part of changing the world. And you had that vision and you brought that to us.
Yeah.
And gave me the opportunity to join that mission.
Yeah.
And that's my mission. I'll be here till it's gone or till I'm gone. So
it's going to be a long time.
Mr. Ash?
Please go for it. Yeah.
Yes. So my own wish for Marty, I share the same sentiments with Rob, Ron, and Mino. But I know that for those of us who've been listening to Marty for the past 4 years, every time he speaks, he tells us his story about being online for almost 20 years and bringing people along with him, and nobody succeeds. So I want Marty to have that, to derive that satisfaction, having brought people into Onpassive and everybody succeeds. That is my wish for him.
Beautiful.
Very good.
I think Lynn wanted to say something too.
Please.
Happy birthday, Marty.
And then Robin. Go ahead, Lynn.
Yeah. You know, what I wish for Marty is, you know how he tells stories about his past and how he would go on family vacations, right, Marty? That's one of your stories. And that you would pack bologna sandwiches because you were on a budget, right? But you still wanted the family to go out. So I wish for you financial freedom and time freedom, of course, but just imagining you going with your family anywhere you guys want to go, going first class, not having to pack food anymore, and just having that freedom of choice. I think that would be so beautiful. And my second wish for you is this. You know how you always focus on your family. You're a giver, and you focus on giving to us, the Onpassivians, and to the company, etc., right? But when do you ever really focus on yourself? I don't think very much. So my wish for you is for you to have a hobby or hobbies that are just for your enjoyment and pleasure, you know? And it might be a hobby, independent, solitary hobby, or whatever it might be, just for you, Marty, to enjoy. That is, so those two, the hobby and the travel to your heart's content, are my wishes for you, as well as the other stuff the other said, of course, you know, but those particular two things. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lynn. Somebody's sharing a whiteboard. Is that you, Ash?
That's me, yeah.
Okay.
Who's ready next?
Robin wanted to say something. Robin had her hand up. Go ahead, Robin.
Thank you, Ron. I would like, excuse me, I would wish for Marty to have more freedom, just like everybody has said, but I want him to experience more without having to think about it. It's just there, it just happens. I think Marty will always be a part of Onpassive for various reasons, but I know that it's also helped him get through certain situations as well, and it's helped him move through so much privately, professionally, personally, to have a goal destination that was aligned with his own natural way of doing things. So I think everything, including more ability, more mobility, more opportunity, more chances to do things, the time freedom, being with his family. I know he wants to say thank you to Dawn and to his family for supporting him. I don't think it's a case of allowing. I think it is so fortunate that he's had the family supporting him, and he's had an amazing partner, wife in Dawn, who has recognized that this is something that he was almost born to do. And I think that we have all benefited from that. And the fact that Marty has included us and invited us into his home and shared his family, his grandchildren, his wife, his life, his daily life with us. I think that is a big, big gift that he has given to us in addition to his dedication and attention to Onpassive. So I really wish you more, Marty, in absolute love of everything that that word means to you and the possibilities of what it will bring forward for you. You deserve it all.
Minu, write this down, okay? Where success is concerned, people are not measured by inches or pounds or college degrees or family background. They are measured by the size of their thinking, the size of their dreams. That's what matters.
Thank you.
David Schwartz.
Well said.
That's awesome. Did you want to say something? Your hands up.
Yes. I wanted to say that Marty is such a special person for all of us. He always wants to give everyone, but he's never wanting anything for himself. So I wish him, like the rest of us, financial freedom and, the way he loves each and every one of us. We love him too. But I want that he should be mobile again. And he, as Myra, Minu, and myself know, he's such a lovely person that he opened his doors for us. His family, his immediate family, and he introduced us to them. So that just goes to show what a big-hearted person he is. He's not about money or anything. He's just about family. And he takes each and every person. Personally, I can say that my trip to the US wasn't a waste. I just loved it because of him, and I wish to see him someday on this part of the world, which will happen. Onpassive is the success for Marty, and he will be nothing but successful in this, and which he already is. So prayers are sent out for him each and every day, and I'm sure God will see him through that. And thank you, Mr. Ash, for making this possible for all of us, and especially for Marty to be here. You are not here, but he is your shadow being here for all of us. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Well, Ava, wait for those two guys and more, okay? Whoever is inspired by the same theme to get on a tour where they're going from a country to another, okay? And get on those events, or what I call them expeditions, to either build things or do good across the globe. I believe those days are coming, and those are the best drive for all of us to look for, that keep us and keep our focus away from the petty things, the silly things, okay? There are bigger causes that I know all of us will be more passionate about them. Again, take care of yourself, be equipped, get in shape, and when you are able to replicate that progress, that positivity, that goodness among others, and duplicate that, that's when it kicks off and it takes off in a powerful way. Imagine,
yes,
a good portion of us, a good number of us, were doing the same. You're doing that in your. It doesn't matter the country. Everybody's passionate about some place, and make that impact. Make that good inspiration, and we look for those days.
Thank you so
I am so happy. I am so glad I sensed this from the beginning. Trust is everything. Like I told you, everybody, I try to spend a minute or two a day or an hour or more. They've got to have my trust. I'm not going to spend a second with somebody I dislike or I don't trust. It just doesn't make sense. You are just killing yourself. So I cherish every moment I spend with you, and the time uh, whether we have fun or sometimes it's uh, high times and tense, but we get through that, and that's what keeps us together. So I have unbelievable confidence that we are the core, as we say. We're just going to expand out and have that ripple effect also impact all of our communities. No mistake. And we will look at the small things as they don't exist anymore, because that doesn't matter. They're bigger causes. That's how I believe, and I ethically, genuinely, I can say Onpassive succeeded in changing lives, in saving lives. There's no mistake about that. It's not exactly the dollar figures all the times that matters, but because it's a part of the package. But if it's only dollars, 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 and we don't have this,
It's boring.
you're gonna always find food. Don't worry, okay? But I agree with you, Robin. To up the quality of the food is a big deal. And again, when you're able to make better choices, uh, knowledge is everywhere. It's no secret what's harmful and what's. You don't need to go to school. You don't need to get a PhD to know what's a good intake for your brain and body and spirit, and what's harmful, hazardous. So we wish everybody would get to that level of spirit and live for a higher cause and believe. The main important thing, believe, is not just the transactional motion that happens. What's before it? What leads to it? And what goes around it? And when you get there, also how you do it. It matters. There are people here that I would love to spend not just hours with them, or I would love to spend every hour in my life with them. I don't get tired. Are you kidding me? Yeah, we have fun. We can get business done and do good in the world. So it's a beautiful journey. I think we've succeeded to cultivate this clean, beautiful culture between us here globally, and we're building on that. By the way, because now India is joining us more, people are coming on board from India. We talked about what's going to happen on Monday, paying commissions in bulk, and we talked about the stopping accepting payments for the current special and the pricing that we have, but also for India, we are wrapping up the MasterCard and debit card method, where you could purchase a card, debit card, and we will be paying you on that. Um, so it's incredible. You can shop with that card. You could withdraw cash. It's definitely much less fees, than and way faster than the other methods. And it's on passive card, so that will get to you. And then obviously we will move on to more markets, but India's moving faster than anything because we had a different setup for it. We intentionally wanted to put more forces and more emphasis on the game because we have a large market from there. Yeah. But if you have to go, brother, that's fine. I just wanted to make this day special, and we will let people go and get some rest for tomorrow, those who are going there.
Ash, we appreciate you coming and celebrating with us tonight.
Yes.
It's always an honor to have you. My day started at 4 o'clock this morning, so I'm getting tired. I'm old.
Not
we
too
just
shabby
wanna,
for 4 o'clock. Yeah, amazing.
68. Wait till you get 68, Marty. You got 4 years, buddy.
Yeah.
So,
68,
Marty,
I'm gonna
again,
get better than I do now, bud.
I hope so. I pray that happens, buddy. I just want to reiterate that tonight was your night. I know you didn't want to do it. And I really realized that last night when you turned off the webinar on me.
Chris.
So, but
perfect timing, wasn't it, Ron?
yeah, I looked at this. I'm trying to say something and have everybody be quiet. And I look at, as soon as I said tomorrow night we're going to, before I got to celebrate out of the webinar ended, and I'm looking at the screen going, "What the heck? I didn't shut it off." And I thought, that damn DeGarmo. So I messaged him. I said, that wasn't nice. And he sent me a thumbs up back, right? And then he sends me a laughing, smiling face with tears coming out of his eyes. So then it reassured me that it was him. So, but Marty, we love you, man. We wouldn't do this if we didn't. And we are here for you as much as you are here for us. Please remember that. And just happy birthday.
Yep. Thank you, everybody.
Let me sing to you, Marty. Can I sing to you?
You haven't listened to me for a week. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna sing traditionally. Happy birthday. Okay.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Marty. Happy birthday to you. You're a great guy, Marty. Let's all say goodnight. How about that?
Good night. Love you
Everybody
all.
open up and say goodnight.
Thanks, everybody.
I wish him a happy birthday.
Good night, everybody.
Love you all. Good night,
everybody.
Ash, hopefully next time I come to Orlando.
Good night, everybody.
Oh, Marty,
Nice to
forgot to
see you,
tell you
Mr.
happy
Ash.
birthday from the Bahamas, Sam. Okay, happy birthday.
Good night. Thank you, Ash.
Love to you all.
Thank you, Ash, for coming.
Thanks, Ash.
Bye, Marty.
Good luck tomorrow at the event in Florida.
Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.
Thanks, Ron. Thanks, Manu.
Ron,
Thanks, everybody.
Let's end up with this song for everybody. What happened?
Okay.
Somebody was refreshing.
Did anybody give Marty spankings today?
Hold on. Ash is talking.
Sorry, Ash.
Okay,
Sorry, Ash.
listen to this song and that's how you sing happy birthday, okay? Listen up.
It says unavailable.
No, can't hear.
Yeah.
It says video unavailable.
Can't hear a thing, Ash. Can't hear anything.
Oh,
It says it's unavailable in my country.
I can see everything.
nice. Nice. Thank you.
We should all learn how to sing "Happy Birthday"
Good man,
Trevor
Ash.
style.
Thank you. That was cute. Thank you, Ash.
I didn't hear a thing. It said unavailable in my country.
Yeah,
I don't
it
know if
wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't for you Canadian people, anyways. Okay.
Ash,
Come on.
I don't know.
You're so
I don't know if we ever told you that, Ash. When we play videos, some countries can't hear them because it says it's unavailable in their country.
So it looks like Canada because we kept hearing Gemma and Lystra.
Bangladesh, Ava,
Bangladesh,
Bahamas.
Yeah.
All the special people.
Yeah, so this is something to do with YouTube plugins and Chrome if you're using Chrome. So just here it is. I put the link in the chat, and yeah, Chris Johnson is the funny guy. He will share it with you.
Yeah, it's in Australia too. But Ash, do a push link, and as they end, they can all go watch it.
They didn't pay me for that, but I'll do it. Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Ash.
For the extra.
And I'm bringing.
You love bossing him around, don't you, Chris?
Yeah, because tomorrow, after the party's over, I'm sending all the leftovers right to your house for a snack. Oh, I'm such a funny guy.
So, is it possible to hear from Joyce as the last person? Is that okay? Hi, Joyce.
Sure.
Of course.
Hello, everyone. I was on earlier.
Unmute, Joyce. There you go.
Hello. Thanks again, Manu. Marty, I just wanted to say hello, Ash, and hello, everyone. Marty, I just wanted to say to you, Ash asked the question, like, what do we wish for you for your birthday? And I just wanted to tell you that I wish you everything that your heart desires, and that you be made whole physically, mentally, and spiritually and relationally. And I wish that everything that you've given to us and to everyone over the past 5 years plus, that it's returned to you 100-fold, and that the blessings that God has for you would be sent to you. And then I wish that you would just love, live, dance, and enjoy life to the fullest. But one thing I wish for you, that you would be able to dance with Dawn once again. And I think that would be so awesome. and wishing you all the happiness, love, peace, and joy that you deserve, and wishing you the happiest birthday ever. You are such a blessing, and I just thank you for everything that you've done for me. Every time I call you, you're right there. You never miss a call. But when I think of you, I think of Onpassive, and I think of your character and your heart. You just replicate, you represent Onpassive in such an awesome and beautiful way that we can never, ever pay you or thank you enough. So we can pay you 5 cents, but we can never thank you enough. So, but I love you and I appreciate you and everything you do. Thank you, Manu and Brian, for the opportunity to speak. You know, you are just a jewel.
Thank you, Joyce. Thank you. And tell my #1 fan I said hello.
I will. He loves you too, and he says happy birthday as well. Thank you.
That was nice, Joyce. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Yeah, I'm
Ash.
not worried about him anymore. Like, I think he's going to outlive all of us here. Yeah.
I believe so, yes.
Did you see him climbing that tower?
I saw him climb that tower. I thought that was amazing.
Can you do that? Can I do that?
can't do that.
No.
Absolutely not. Only Marty the
only
Garbo
one.
can do that.
Only one.
The one
All right,
and only.
everyone. Chris Johnson, thank you for the effort. Thank you for every mile you drove so far. And people are super excited. I can tell you, people are telling me they're going to go there eagerly. Forget the joking, all of that. It's not the place. It's, you know, the connection and the, you know, gathering the people. I know, Manu, it's well worth it. I guarantee it. Even if you go back tonight, it's already a good accomplishment. Please enjoy yourself if you happen to make it tomorrow. Drive safe, get there safely. But if you make it, it is so worth it. This man, not only you know, I think he's also just like all of us. He has a very good cause to live for. Can you imagine, you know, Onpassive now life? I mean, God would have to be with the neighborhood he's in. So we're doing good for humanity to keep him busy and away from the neighborhood. He has, believe it or not, Chris is filled with energy and love. And we want him to travel with that across the globe with you. So if you can make it, go enjoy yourself, and you know, let's make your own plan. Everybody can do what Chris is doing, what Red is doing, what anyone is doing. So it's a choice. Look at Minu, traveled already, I don't want to say this year, but in the last couple of months, she's traveled across the country. And that's because